We're back, we're back, we're back, we're back. We're back, we're back, we're back. Anyways. Hello, sunshine. It's me, Rachel. I'm back yet again. We're back, we're back, we're back yet again. So today is a brand new video. Shocking. Alright, so today I'm gonna be doing a Storytime video. So today I'm gonna be doing like a Storytime video, but it's gonna be like a lot of little stories. Because I'm gonna be talking about all of my different scars. I'm gonna go through and talk about my scars because I have some interesting stories about how I got my scars. Weird things have happened to me. Yeah. I had a scar. I was injured and I had this scar for 3 years approximately, I think. So like if you have a mark for such a long time, that's a scar, right? Even if it heals and goes away. Or is it just like, oh, I hurt myself and it took 3 years to heal? I don't really know if this counts as a scar because I don't have it anymore. So is it a scar? But like it was there for so long. So it has to be. I don't know. In my mind, it was I guess what I call them, like what I call them is temporary scars. Anyways. Great. I'm doing great. So I had it for 3 years, but the reason I'm including it, I'm gonna clap a lot. Just gonna clap so much. I had it for 3 years, and the reason I'm including it on this list is because it has a great story. My sophomore year of high school, I got to go to prom because a girl I was friends with at the time, unfortunately, I got to go to prom for a really sad reason, in all honesty. A girl I was friends with at the time got dumped by her boyfriend like 2 weeks before prom, which is super unfortunate, and also a real, I'm gonna go with a real jerk move on his part. Like I get it, like if you're having problems, like you want to break up with someone, but like literally she had bought the dress, she had bought the tickets, they had made plans, like they'd made reservations, their group had like already like rented a party bus and all this stuff. And so she was like, well, I'm still gonna go to prom. And I was like, yes, you don't need no man. And I was like, listen, if you want someone to go with you, because like I get it, like it sucks, you're literally going through a breakup but also like trying to go to prom, so like even if you're like, I don't know, like when you like, it helps to have a date even if it's a friend date. And so I was like, listen, I know it's only 2 weeks out, but I will go with you, like I don't care, like I'll do it. And so even though I was only a sophomore, 1 week before prom she invited me, very last minute, but it was crazy. I was super excited. That prom night, it was fun, but it was also like weird. It was like a roller coaster. I don't want to get too much into like the actual prom night because that's not part of the story. Overall it was fun, so that was good. But the way I got a scar is that I went over to her house to get ready together, to like do our makeup and do our hair and like put on our dresses and stuff together, before we went to a different girl in the group's house to take pictures together. My friend was gonna straighten my hair for me, so I was sitting on her bed. She had my hair straightener plugged in on the bed behind me, and she left the room very briefly to do something, I don't remember what. And when she came back in, I don't know if you all experienced this, but like she did one of those like tackle hugs, which I was like, oh, okay, like I was fine with. There was a bed behind me, like I was like, oh, okay, but I like fell backwards. I wasn't prepared for it, but unfortunately I landed on the hair straightener. Yeah. But it was one of those moments where, I don't know if you've experienced this before, but every once in a while when you like hit something hot or something painful, you like don't notice at first that something's wrong. So I didn't realize that the hard thing underneath me was the hair straightener at first, and then I was like, oh, this is hot. So it was like 10-15 seconds before we were like, oh no, get off, get off, get off, right? And so I ended up with 2 giant lines up my arm, in the shape of a hair straightener, and I ended up going to her prom that year with just Neosporin all over my forearm. Real cute look. My foot fell asleep. No. What if I just film the rest of my video like this? No legs, no arms, no head. Just a torso. So, I readjusted, still on my bed. My leg is falling asleep. We've learned things today. You've learned so many things about me. I've learned not to film on my bed. So, this light is like too close to me now. Okay, I have one last story for you guys. And this is the only like true scar that I have. I guess it's like 2 scars, but it's the same story. When I was 4 years old, my family got a dog named Thunder. We got this dog for my dad's birthday, I want to say. Maybe like, no, yeah, birthday makes the most sense. I think we got it for my dad's birthday. I do not know if the dog is a boy or a girl. Can never remember. I always think Thunder is a girl, and then I feel like my mom says Thunder is a boy. I don't know. We didn't have Thunder for very long. So a little backstory is that when I was 4 years old, we had just moved into the house that we live in now, currently, and we had fairly recently moved back to Virginia from Germany, which is where we lived from when I was about 4 months old to when I was 3.5. And when we were in Germany, the family dog that we had for, I want to say 14 years, had passed away, unfortunately. So when we moved back to Virginia, and when my parents decided to buy this house, they decided to get a dog. Thunder full grown. And I'm gonna go with she. Don't know if I'm right. She came into our house, and I personally grew up with like an obsession with dogs. So I loved her. But I was 4 years old and I wasn't great at interacting with animals yet. So me and Thunder had some struggles. So that was good. Pretty bad. Yeah. So I remember that Thunder had given me some like warning nips twice before this moment, but one night when I was 4 years old, my oldest two siblings, were home alone with me. My parents were out. I believe my older brother Charlie was also out. But my oldest brother was 14, my sister was 12, and then I was 4, and the three of us were home. My parents were gone, and I was in our family room watching TV, I think. But the way that I remember it is that I was petting Thunder, and Thunder started growling at me, and the only way that I can logic why I didn't stop petting Thunder is that I must have gotten purring and growling confused, because the two animals that I had known well were our dog that had passed away when I was 2, Brownie, and our cat that had passed away when I was also 2, Sam. And Brownie was so good with children, like crazy good with kids. Why I continued to pet Thunder, but I have a distinct memory that I did. That I was petting Thunder, and Thunder didn't want me to be petting her, and I continued to pet the dog. Because, and I'm assuming it's because I got purring and growling mixed up. They're similar sounds, they're just kind of like a rumbling sound, but they mean very different things. And eventually, Thunder got sick of warning me to stop and bit me. But instead of it being a small warning bite, Thunder bit my face, and my entire face was in her mouth. If you remember, my parents weren't home, so my 12-year-old and 14-year-old siblings had to deal with it. I know my sister had to come in and separate me and the dog, and keep the dog in the room. She made sure we got like water. My sister did a lot. I think it's because part of it is because she's a badass, but also part of it I think is because she was upstairs and my brother was downstairs. So she was right there to like jump in. I just don't want to be like, oh, my brother didn't help me because I think he definitely came upstairs and was helping me and stuff. So both of them were helping me. They called my parents and were like, you need to come home. Rachel has to go to the hospital. Because I had to go to the hospital. I had large chunks right here. I had to get like giant amounts of stitches. Right here and here. And it left me with 2 scars. But yeah, they've definitely faded over time. I mean, it's been almost 2 decades now. Definitely a lot smaller, and they've definitely faded a lot, but I do have the scars still. I probably always will. Scar is the smaller one. You can see the little dent right here, but you can also, I call it my frown dimple because look at it. shows up when I frown. So cute. I don't know. Are you able to see that? So I have the scar right here. Sometimes it just like looks like a zit. There it is. Yeah, look at it. It kind of looks like a bird. Yeah, look at that. Just shove my nose to the side. There it is. So those are my scar stories. I hope you found them interesting. If you have any cool or fun scar stories, comment down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. I have some cool videos coming up. I'm starting a new crafting series, so that's gonna be really awesome. I also have a video in the works with a lot of firsts in it. It's my first video that's taking me more than one day to film. My first video where I leave my house or even my room, and it's my first video where someone else is filming for me. So I'm in the middle of filming that. One day down, one day to go. So if you want to get notified when those videos are posted, ring the notification bell. If you want to see more of me right now, I have some other videos that you can go and check out. So that's it from me. Have a great day. Peace, love, and buttercups. Okay, I can see you there. Oh, stupid. On the side of my face. I literally don't know if you can see it. Not having my glasses on is, I took them off and like instantly I have a headache. That's about it. Bye guys.